Tavon Mealy.
I almost was about to say good night. We need to say good night. You're welcome. We gotta ask a question.
There we go.
Good evening. We would like to welcome. Good evening. We would like to welcome you to the CIAA 2016 post-game wrap-up. We are joined by the Panthers of Virginia Union University, led by head coach Jay Butler. Coach, if you could introduce us to your student athletes that are joining you and open up with some additional comments about tonight's game.
I have to my right, I got Ray Anderson, and to my left, I have Tavon Mealy. First, I'd just like to tip my hat off to Joe Hopkins and Shaw University. They're a tough team. This was our third time playing them this year, and each game has been a war. They're an athletic group, and they play above the rim. And we was pretty much a small team, so we got to put a body on them. But I think our kids played with a lot of heart, a lot of effort tonight. And Ray Anderson came up big. He got into foul trouble a little early in the game, and Tavon Mealy stepped up and kept us alive in the first half. He rebounded the ball well, and he scored the ball. He was 7 for 7 from the field. And I think these two young men did a great job tonight.
The floor is now open for any questions or comments. Please direct your questions to the student athletes first and then the coach.
For either one of the student athletes, this is your first tournament win in 7 years. How are you guys able to do that?
We just stuck together. This is our first win in 6 years, right, Coach?
6 years.
So that was the goal going into the game. Get the first one, and then everything else will play it to itself. Get the first one out the way first.
And going to
I think early on, y'all started out behind, y'all went like on a 23-7 run, got up by 12. What was the key to that run early in the game? How did that run kind of help y'all get going the rest of the game?
I really just think defensive rebounding. You know, once the kids get engaged to playing great defense, we're pretty hard to stop. We do a great job offensively. I think we lead the league in field goal percentage, and we've been preaching defense all year. So, you know, once we lock in and get defensive stops, we were pretty tough to beat. And those guys, in the first half, they bought into playing great defense, and that's how I was able to get the lead. Like I said, Tavon Mealy rebounded the ball well, and Ray came in with the foul troubles, and he scored the ball early in the half. But I just think defensively, I think we checked in and we locked in defensively, and that allowed us to get the lead.
Are the Panthers going to have any different strategies going into the Livingstone game tomorrow, considering they are two-time defending champions?
Oh, we got to play defense. I think the first time we played them at Virginia Union, it was, I think we put up 100 points and they put up 90-something. So we got to defend. They're a veteran team, and they can score the basketball. So we got to defend, we got to rebound the basketball, and we got to execute on offense. We got to be the disciplined team. I tell the guys all the time, we're a system ball club. We got to run our system. We got to play defense. We got to rebound. We got to do all the little things that allow us, you know. And I just think if we come out and play hard, play with a lot of heart, we should do well tomorrow.
Mealy, you performed well tonight with 14 points, 10 rebounds, securing a double-double. Every team wants to win, but what are some things that your coach and your team kind of instill in each other to make sure that you all play your best every night and leave it on the court?
Well, our coaches always tell us to play D, rebound, and play together. And I mean, we just take that and we try to always run with it.
This question is for anyone at the table. What are some things you noticed in today's game that need to be addressed to prepare for the next round against Livingstone?
One thing, we got to close games. That's, you know, down the stretch. We done had a lot of games this year where we got big lead, and we've been trying to figure out, you know, we lose focus, we get relaxed, but we got to close games. If we close games, then we're going to be pretty good tomorrow. But, you know, because we get a big lead and then we kind of get complacent. So we got to learn how to play for 40 minutes.
This concludes this session. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
How are y'all able, Shaw did make a run late, how are y'all able to, withhold Shaw from making the people run?
I think when we needed to get stops, we got stops, and then we took care of the basketball. They was running and jumping and scrambling on defense. So, you know, we put an extra guard in, and then if we make free throws, you know, early on we shot 40% from the free throw line. I think in the second half, we picked it up, knocked down free throws. So, you know, when you're not putting the ball in the basket, you know, get to the free throw line and get your easy 1 or 2 free throws. And I think down the stretch, Ray Anderson knocked down free throws. I think Tavon knocked down a couple big free throws that allowed us to increase the lead. But at the end of the day, you just got to get stops.
Are there any more questions on the floor? This concludes this session of our post-game wrap-up. We would like to thank you all for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck on your next round of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.